The headline on CNBC this morning is that the NASDAQ is falling Thursday and sliding deeper into correction territory. Like this program, they have created a headline 1 minute that can look ridiculous 5 minutes later. And those headlines are sometimes up for an hour or two later, and everything has changed. I feel their pain. So that NASDAQ is down this morning, and it feels like it might go green as bond yields on the 10-year are down 3.5 basis points, and they look to be headed even lower. So there's a lot going on this morning. This is Randy Kirk. Hit the like and subscribe and notify button if you'd like help support the channel. I mean, you'll hit the notify button so you'll be notified of upcoming programs. And quite frankly, this morning, I have no idea what those are going to be later today. Usually I have them all scheduled, but there's so much uncertainty today. I'm just, if I feel less confident today, put that in the comments. Say, boy, Randy, where's your confidence? So my confidence is being wrecked by all this confusion in the market right now. Anyway, one thing that I can tell you for sure is trueflation is continuing to drop. It is at 2.3% as we get ready for the PCE print tomorrow. Hopefully the PCE comes in at around 2.5, which is kind of where it's been, but the Fed has been saying it needs to see 5 or 6 months of inflation being under control. A beat tomorrow on that would be just fantastic. Okay, GDP numbers came in this morning, and they came in hotter than expected, which might be why the NASDAQ is down, but quite frankly, the Dow is up. So you see, it's a confusing morning. Anyway, it came in at 4.9%. I'm guessing that there's a chance that this could be, this is the first, they do it like 3 months in a row. So they're coming in at 4.9. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see in future months that this is kind of modified, but in any case, it was higher than expected, but the expectation was 4.7. So I don't really think that that's enough higher that it's going to spook the markets more than they're already spooked on so many other subjects right now. From Forex Live, we also have initial jobless claims coming in at 210 versus 208 estimate. So again, very, very close to the estimate. They report that the 4-week moving average of initial jobless claims is at 207,000 versus 206,000 last week. And they say, well, of interest that the initial jobless claims are still skimming along at the 200,000 level, but the continuing claims have an upward bias over the last few weeks. It is still early, but it's a noticeable move to the upside. Yeah, maybe. Okay, see what I'm saying? Things are not like, there's nothing to get your hands into. What it looks like to me, basically, is that the market, the general overall economy is doing fine. We'll see. All right, let's take a look at a few more things here, because maybe you'll put in the comments that you see more concrete evidence of something. So durable goods orders, that information also came in, also reporting in Forex. Durable goods came in well above expectations, indicating a rebounding manufacturing sector. These gains came after 2 months of decline. So 1 month does not a trend make. Prior months were revised lower. However, 5 of the last 7 months have been higher. Did you start to get my point? The gain was the largest of the year. Durable goods orders were up 4.7 versus 1.7 expected. Non-defense capital goods orders, ex-aircraft, were up 0.6% versus 1.1% last month. And that was revised higher than it was the previous month. Then ex-transportation, taking out cars and trucks and all that kind of stuff, it's up 0.5% versus 0.2% expected. Anyway, you can see manufacturing appears to be doing good for a month. Well, overall, doing a little better. We know that there's some manufacturing come back to the United States, and that's good. All right. We've got some car companies reporting this morning. So Mercedes was moaning and groaning. They missed on revenues and profits. The comments from Reuters is reporting that the CFO described the EV market as a brutal space. The quote was, "I can hardly imagine the current status quo is sustainable for everybody." Okay, well, okay, that's what Mercedes says, but from Umbiism, UMBISAM, at Umbiism on X, he says this morning that Volkswagen joined a chorus of car makers and analysts warning in recent days that demand for EVs is not developing as expected, with the German group's own order intake for EVs down to 150,000 in Europe from 300,000 last year. Okay, and yet it seems like Tesla is up. Their numbers are up by a lot over last year. 37% or something like that. By the way, Polestar, which is a division of Volvo, is saying they're doing just fine, thank you very much, on their EVs. So what about UPS? Well, you know, I tell you that I watch these the truck stocks and the truck load estimates and whatnot, because I believe it's a canary in the coal mine. UPS is not going to be very helpful in that. They did beat. Their guidance was soft, but they're not that helpful because they said that they lost traffic because during the strike, people switched over, of course, to USPS and to FedEx, et cetera, and they haven't gained all of that back yet. And moreover, they said that their international traffic expectations were light in the next quarter, but they didn't have any specific information with regard to the U.S. So in any case, I'm not sure we can glean anything from UPS, but I told you I was going to report on UPS, so I wanted to do that. Sawyer Merritt is reporting this morning that Model Y finished September as Europe's top-selling car overall, earning that honor for the 6th time out of the last 9 months. Of course, the Model Y is either already or will shortly be the #1 model worldwide. Co-author of the Elon Musk mission, Lars Sandritter, this morning is reporting this interesting set of data. Tesla showed in 2021 that they had 1.05 million in production capacity. And then in 2022, they produced 930,000. By quarter 4 of 2022, Tesla showed they had 1.9 million in production capacity. And then in 2023, it looks like we're going to do about 1.8 million, just under, again, that capacity. In quarter 3 earnings report, Tesla showed they had 2.3 million in production capacity in 2024. So, I mean, at the end of 2023, so should we expect about 2.3 million, give or take, in 2024? That's an interesting analysis. Thank you very much for that, Lars. By the way, the book has tons of Lars's expectations and tons of his analysis, along with Brian Walls and along with Dr. John, Dr. Know-It-All. There's still tons of stuff in that book that you should want to read about. I'm admitting that 20 to 30% of it is now passé, but 70 to 80% of it is still as fresh as it was written a year ago. Also reporting this morning that there's a new giga casting press, 16,000 tons, being shown off by LK Machinery. Speculation is that it is another Tesla product, something that Tesla has purchased. Channel regular Brian White says that Jordan Gisagi says he expects these in the future, we're going to be looking at 20 to 30 tons of capability, which lots of people are now speculating, okay, this is for a one-piece all-car casting. Maybe we'll do the whole body in one throw. But Jordan doesn't think so. He thinks there's another reason, and he's promising to report on that later. And of course, I continue to support Jordan on Patreon because of his great original reporting, and maybe you'll want to do that as well. Anyway, but as soon as I hear anything from Jordan, I'll let you know. Remember, here's the Volvo report also from Umbasam. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Anyway, Volvo CEO Jim Rowan told Reuters that he saw healthy demand for its BEV cars. I expect to see increase our BEV margins as we go into Q4, and that is because prices of raw materials are coming down. Oh, prices of raw materials are coming down. No kidding. Okay. Reuters is reporting. BP electric vehicle charger unit is their BP.L. It's a company. Their electrical vehicle charging unit is ordering $100 million worth. That's 1/10 of $1 billion worth of Tesla ultra-fast chargers for rollout in the United States. The first deployment of Tesla's chargers on an independent network, the company said on Thursday. The purchase is part of BP Pulse's plan to invest up to $1 billion in charging stations across the U.S. by 2030, and it offers EV market leader Tesla a new revenue stream. Wow, look at that. Maybe the other charging folks will start buying chargers from Tesla as well. They said, quote, selling our fast charging hardware is a new step for us, and we're looking to expand. Oh, I'm sorry. This is from Tesla. Senior Director for Charging Infrastructure, Rebecca Tanucci, said in a statement, selling our fast charging hardware is a new step for us and one we're looking to expand. This continues other folks saying that Tesla may become a supplier to other OEMs. And here's an example right here. That alone should cause Tesla stock to go up today. BP continued in theirs. They said that Tesla chargers will be rolled out as early as 2024 at BP brands, including Travel Centers of America and Amoco, plus at third-party locations via partnerships with companies like rental car company Hertz, which has its own agreement to buy Teslas for its fleet. All right, so I think there's a lot of good news out there. What are the markets doing with that now? And what do I think is going to happen today? Well, I've given you a hint of that. Well, Tesla is now down 2%, along with the Dow still being up a little bit, up 0.13%. The NASDAQ is down 0.84%, and the S&P is down 0.39%. As you can tell, all of them are in sync. No, they're not, are they? Let's do that in dollars because it's always fun to look at that. The NASDAQ's down 100. The Dow Jones is up 41. The S&P is down 16. Tesla is down $3.58 to 208. Now, yesterday night, it bounced off of this level. And this morning, it is ratcheting down. There's the trend right now is definitely down this morning on Tesla. As it is on all of the Mag 7. In fact, let's just take a look for fun. Tesla is basically doing as well or better on a percentage basis than most. So Meta is down more, Amazon is down more, Google is down more, Apple and the rest. So Tesla is kind of right in the middle, actually, of its cohort. The Cathie Woods are mixed. Now let's go take a look at whether the bond market is affecting any or all of that, as I want to do. But first of all, let's look at Bitcoin is down this morning to 34. I wonder if that means something's going on with those new projects, those ETFs that are being tried. The dollar is strong this morning. Gold edges lower, down $5, but still very close to 2,000 at 1989. Oil is down another $2 to $83.52. I love to see that. And then bonds are still 4 basis points. So with treasuries down 4 basis points to 4.912, I would be expecting the NASDAQ and the Cathie Woods to be doing well. The GDP being up, that's good. Are people really worried that the PCE is going to print poorly tomorrow? I don't know. It's very odd this morning. That's what I'm saying. It's so hard to figure what in the world is the market thinking this morning. I can't get a handle on it. I know. I always have. So I wrote this down. I said there may be a lot of shifting and adjusting based on expectations for tomorrow. So a choppy day. I continue to think it'll be a choppy day and I have no idea how it's going to end up. I would not be somebody who would be buying this morning or selling this morning. I would probably just be holding in general. That is not investment advice. That is what I would be doing if I was a day trader. I would just be sitting today out. I would not be speculating at all. Okay, so one of my questions for you is: Have you bought your Cybertruck yet? I mean the real one, or the bottle opener. Well, if you haven't bought one yet, this would be a great day to do it, because I am still continuing with my special. $25 for one, $45 for two, $65 for three. Now you're down to like $22 and change. Or if you buy 10, you can get them for $22 even, $220. So if you haven't bought one yet, I don't know what's holding you up. Great gift, fantastic just for your own use around the house, or when you're going down to the beach, or when you're going to go up to the cabin, or when you're going to get on your plane and take a little ride, and you're going to need to open some bottle on the way or on the way back. Anyway, please, this is a great time to buy them. I'm not sure I'm going to keep these pricing, because the product is doing well on Amazon at $29.95, and maybe I should raise the price everywhere. I don't know. I can't decide what to do. But right now, at least you can get those special deals. So send your money to paypal.me/Randy Kirk _ all lowercase, no underscore involved. And yeah, my brain is a little scattered this morning with all this scattered news. I can't think straight. Anyway, all the information is below in the description. And for sure, you also want to hit like, hit subscribe, hit notify, so that you can hear what I'm going to do later today. Would somebody please, in the comments below, would you tell me what you would like to hear later today? What are you concerned about, interested in? What's going on that you would like me to do a show on? I'm sure I'll come up with 2 more shows today, but right now I don't know what to do them on. So maybe you can help me out. Join Patreon. You can do that and get a free Cybertruck, either in the camo or in the stainless. Be sure to let me know what you want. Thank you. Yesterday, we had some new Patreon sign-ups yesterday. I appreciate all the support, all the folks that are helping to produce this show. And then I'm going to just for fun, look one more time. Still down. Everything's down. Everything's down. Kathy Woods are almost all down now too. I don't know. I can't figure out why. Maybe if I see something later, I'll put it in the top comment, or maybe it'll be the reason for the show later. Anyway, I'm all done now. It has been great talking to you as always.